Have you ever walked into a room and felt like you've been there before? Or caught yourself finishing someone's sentence before they even said it? That's not magic. That's your brain predicting the future. Right now, as you listen to me, your brain isn't just hearing words, it's anticipating what comes next. Every second, every moment, your brain is running silent simulations of the world, guessing, correcting, refining, faster than any supercomputer ever could. And what if I told you, you're not truly seeing reality? You're seeing what your brain expects reality to be. We like to think perception works like a camera. Light enters your eyes, sound enters your ears, and your brain records it all like film. But neuroscience says otherwise. Your brain is not a passive receiver. It's an active predictor. It takes in signals, incomplete, noisy, and ambiguous, and turns them into something that feels solid and real. What you see, what you hear, what you feel is a guess constructed by your mind. Every blink, every sound, every smell is filtered through billions of neurons comparing what's happening with what they expected to happen. That's why you sometimes mishear lyrics, or see shapes in the clouds, or feel your phone vibrate when it didn't. Your brain doesn't wait for confirmation. It fills in the blanks before the truth arrives. So how does this work? Inside your skull, roughly 86 billion neurons are constantly predicting what comes next. Neuroscientists call this process predictive coding. It's like this. Your brain makes a prediction about the world, a mental model, and then checks if the incoming signals match that model. If they do, you experience stability. If they don't, your brain says, wait, that's unexpected, and it updates its model. This constant loop, predict, compare, correct, is how you learn, move, and survive. When a friend tosses you a ball, your eyes see its motion, but your brain had already predicted its path before it reached your hand. That's why you can catch it on time. Your entire life runs on this loop, from walking without tripping to understanding speech to guessing how someone might react in a conversation. Here's where it gets wild. Anil Seth, a neuroscientist at the University of Sussex, calls perception a controlled hallucination. That doesn't mean you're dreaming. It means your brain is constantly hallucinating a version of reality that's kept in check by your senses. You're not perceiving the world directly. You're perceiving your brain's best prediction of it. Everything you experience, color, sound, emotion, is an interpretation your brain constructs to make sense of chaos. Think about it. The world doesn't actually have color. Color is how your brain interprets different wavelengths of light. Reality, then, isn't something you detect. It's something you negotiate. Most of the time, your brain's predictions are accurate. That's why life feels stable. But sometimes the system glitches. When your brain predicts wrongly, you experience illusions, déjà vu, or even hallucinations. In optical illusions, your brain guesses based on prior experience. But when the input defies expectation, the result feels strange. In déjà vu, your brain predicts an experience that matches something familiar, so it flags the moment as already happened. Even anxiety can be viewed as predictive error. Your brain forecasting threats that may never occur, trying to keep you safe in advance. What's truly mind-blowing is that prediction doesn't just shape your perception, it shapes your future. Every decision you make is a forecast of what you expect to happen next. When you walk, your brain predicts where your foot will land. When you talk, it predicts what words feel right before you say them. When you meet someone, it predicts how they'll react, and that changes how you behave. Your life is a cascade of predictions creating self-fulfilling prophecies. The better your predictions, the smoother your world feels. The worse they are, the more chaotic life seems. So in a sense, your brain is your universe's weather forecaster. Always scanning, always simulating, always staying one step ahead of time. You might think the goal is to predict perfectly, but that's not true. Because unpredictability is what helps your brain grow. Every surprise forces it to update, to adapt, to learn. That's how creativity, curiosity, and discovery happen. A life with no surprises would mean no growth, no change, no evolution of understanding. So next time you feel uncertain or confused, don't see it as a failure of the brain. See it as your brain evolving its model of the world. You are not a spectator of reality. You are a predictive participant in it. Every heartbeat, every breath, every thought is your brain's way of saying, I think this is what will happen next. And through that endless guessing game, you create your version of reality, your unique, personal world, one prediction at a time. Your brain doesn't see the future, it creates it. Follow Shadow Compiler for more content.